Sport at 10, but CAF called us, asked us please could they show the AFCON semi-final. We thought about it. We said yes, you can have our time last week. So we're back this week with a show that will make up for last week's. And I'm Thomas Mlambo, sitting at the far post of the table. Here is the Shampunaiza. It is absolutely a great show. There's football, there's racing, and there's TV stars. Shampunaiza, how are you?
I'm very good, and I'm happy that you touched base on the fact that we were not here last week. But Rustenburg, Sport at 10, 100%. Brudi kwale bam file message jure menier ubute do file arubali kiena bona now there's no Sport at 10, so we are back. Thank you very much.
All right, moving on to the two gentlemen in the white shirts there. These men drive cars for a living, not just any cars though. When they mention the brand of car that they drive, then you'll understand why they are very special. Chops Sipuka as well as Kolile Litlaka, welcome to the show. Gentlemen, let me start with you, Chops, because everybody, like, you're one of those names in car racing. The car that you're racing in right now, what is it?
It's a Lamborghini Hurricane GT3.
Did you hear? Lamborghini Hurricane. Okay.
Music video.
Okay. And what event were you recently racing in?
Well, we took part in the Intercontinental Series in 9 hour in Kalami, which was obviously postponed from last year to this year. And yeah, that's the race we took part in.
Koli, I heard the word intercontinental. That means people from other countries, other places, other cars, international vehicles. The best of the best.
The best of the best, Thomas. We had the guys that were fighting for the championship. So we had probably the quickest guys in GT racing through this competition. And yeah, it was an intercontinental, 172 countries tuned in for this race.
Yes.
Around the world.
And the local mechanics, they did the job, right? The car, flawless.
Flawless. Didn't miss a beat. Didn't miss a beat.
Moving on. And he's sitting closest to us. I'm going to start with him, and that's Wabudi Lijegu. Welcome to the show. How are you? We all know you from Mubango.
I'm fine, and thank you for this opportunity.
Did you get in okay? Like, no one tried to say and fight with you in the streets for the character that you're playing on Mubango?
I know, but it's very scary walking out there, because you might find that somebody can just spam into you and do anything, you know.
Yeah. They really believe that your character on Mubango is how you are in real life.
Okay, it's very difficult for me to defend myself out there, because when they see me, they feel like maybe, okay, yeah, this guy is a Ben 10 dating an older person, you know. Yeah. So it's difficult for me to defend myself.
Umushilo is living his best life on Mubango. However, Lutulunjani needs no introduction, but today he's a man who's going to be the expert on the Nedbank Cup. I think we paired him. You've got a Nedbank Cup trophy, ain't it?
No,
but I mean in your cabinet,
it is there.
Medal.
Yes.
So we're talking to umuntu owaziyo ukuthi no, this situation injani.
Into yam.
Ezakho lezi. Nedbank Cup umnandi. Yeah. Sagqoka blue.
Mame.
Given in Simango, huge game coming up this weekend. TS Galaxy up against the Kaizer Chiefs, and that's the game that we need to focus on. You, captain of TS Galaxy, feeling good again? I mean, Galaxy against Chiefs, that's a game that Chiefs fans won't forget.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm feeling good. Team is in a good space. Yeah, and I think that's in the past, you know. Can't live in the past. What happened 2 years ago, it's gone. We're just excited for Saturday's game, so yeah, I'm just looking forward to it.
I think he's living there. There's that thing that football fans ask about it. Ask Koshwang.
No, ask Koshwanga. Ask Koshwanga. The Chiefs is here. Ulipasa.
You can get back to there.
No, that was the one.
But he just heard the man say that 2 years ago is forgotten.
Yeah, they forgot it as a team.
Yeah.
We as fans, we're still there. Ask Koshwanga.
I'm going to banish you right now because we've got a big story that we need to talk about. Massive news story. If you missed it on radio earlier on today, I'm bringing him in. So please, stand up, make some space, because Orapaleng Libete, SABC Sport Production Manager, is making his way onto the show. The Bell of Truth wants the truth from the man. The news he's bringing us is humongous. So, don't applaud yet, guys. Wait for the news, because I could see there was itching to clap already. They hear the bell, they want to clap. Orabeling, welcome to Sport at 10. It's good to have you here. You're the man who makes the things happen from the office, but now you're sitting in the hot chair. And the question that I'm asking is, why are you here? I'm hearing the reports that have come out. We've already had this conversation on radio. CAF, SABC, we're like this. Siso, one thing.
Thank you for the intro. Every day when I come to work, you must...
I'll be there at the office. Ding, 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 ding. I'll be there. Making sure everyone knows here. But the Confederation of African Football, the SABC Sport, a huge deal announced today.
It's a milestone, Thomas. We've secured CAF Premium Football for the next 2 years. Everything that's under CAF, SABC Sports got it for the next 2 years, full bouquet of matches. So it's not just the select matches. We just recently delivered AFCON. You guys did say why we were not on air last week.
Yeah.
So it's actually started with AFCON. We started with the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup this weekend. We've got the ladies AFCON. It's coming up. We've got the under-17 boys and girls. It's endless. We've got the Super Cup. We've got everything. We've got Chen. We've got AFCON 2023. It's a whole basket. So the total number of matches that we've acquired is, I think, 446, which it's a milestone. Yeah.
Let's make some noise. 446 games for our viewers at home from the Confederation of African Football CAF games over the next 2 years.
Over the next 2 years.
So we can just sit back and watch CAF wire forever, and it starts this weekend. Like Friday, I know, Sundowns are in action against Al Hilal. Then Amazulu in Morocco on Saturday, and then Pirates on Sunday. In the CAF Confederation, those all are coming our way.
Yeah, all those games are coming our way. But also what we've done, Thomas, we've realized the growth of CAF competitions on the continent, right? So we're also bringing in Zamalek, Al Ahly, the whole bouquet.
So we'll see Coach
TP Mazembe, the whole lot, you know. Because we also understand that the interest just goes beyond South African teams. To understand. So since we've got all these matches, for example, the CAF Champions League, the entire basket of content is 61 matches. Same with Confederations Cup, it's 61 matches. So it's the entire thing.
So given, Manga winner I Nedbank Cup. So what next year? Go CAF, man.
Yeah, that would have been a huge achievement. Yes, Masangas Bonas winning Nedbank. It would be nice playing CAF and podcast on SABC as well. So,
the whole country will be able to see you guys playing there. So now there's extra motivation in the game coming up against Kaizer Chiefs. And I think that's something that football fans in this country, Orabeling, have been looking forward to. Being able to access football from the African continent, not just seeing them when it's the final. The Sports Channel now is going to have space for all this football.
We have to make space for it. And Thomas, remember, I think 2 years ago, we rolled out our strategy of beefing up our football offering, right? I mean, for this weekend, I think we've got about 14 matches. When you include the CAF Confederations Cup, the Champions League, the Nedbank Cup, 2 matches. We've got 4 matches of the Bundesliga this weekend. So the whole entire basket has grown, you know. But what was very important for us, and we need to re-emphasize this, right? All the CAF competitions, this is premium football on the continent, right?
The best of the best.
This is the best of the best, right? And we had to put out all stops. But also, from SABC Sport point of view, we believe in this content, right? And that's why we invested in it, right? But we also believe that this is the content that we must make accessible to everyone in this country, irrespective of their background, no barrier to entry. You know,
how much must I spend? How much? Because this clearly didn't come for free. If I'm watching on SABC, how much must I spend to watch the CAF Confederations Cup, the Champions League, the qualifiers, the AFCONs, all this that's coming our way?
Look, man, just people must pay their TV license because we reinvest the money, we make the content available. This is premium content. You know, this is really the best of the best on the continent. And I don't think amongst all the deals that we've done this year yet, right? Because we're only like 6 weeks into the year. You know, this is by far.
Yabona ngawuretireile manje but TV licensing phela umnandi angithi
ngimnandi
uyiphethe
mamela TV license so khona ukubukela kahle premium football yonke into ifuna mabafuna ukuyo analyze ama game yana la they won't struggle ukuthola ama footage just SABC ones or sport then bamnandi.
Awukhiphe lapha license boy. Yisa walletini.
Akusi driving license. Akusi driver's license.
TV license awami
TV
nayo.
license.
Yangiphethe lana. Ngihamba nayo yonke indawo. Okay, no. Raps.
Sir.
Let's just get that one more time.
Yes, sir.
Just for those who maybe walked in a bit late and missed the announcement that you just made. The SABC, CAF, and the football, how many matches, how long, and why should we be so excited?
SABC Sport, CAF, we are in the same partnership together. 446 matches for the next 2 years. It's the entire thing. Anything that is CAF for the next 2 years, you're going to see it on SABC Sport. It's also exciting because this weekend, actually, Banyana is playing.
Yes.
You know, there's a friendly against Zambia, and then next week they're starting their qualifier against Algeria. Those games are there. Bafana is starting the qualifications for AFCON 2023.
March.
Those games are there. The under-17s, you know, boys and girls. Sundowns is defending the CAF Champions League ladies version. We got that. All the matches.
I'm going to test you. Chan
is there, Thomas.
Chen. Na Chen ikhona.
Yeah,
I'll take yonke into. I know. I'm not sure. I know. I'm so shorty. Raps, we love it. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very
I think
man.
South Africans are really going to be excited by that news. We love it. Thank you very much. The Bell of Truth has got the truth. And now we're going to move on to the news stories. I've got plenty of them for you, and we'll do the substitution. We appreciate that you came in personally to tell us. That's Orapeleng Libete, our SABC Sport production manager. Moving on to the first news story, and that story is one that caught my interest because when we talk about the World Cup, the World Cup is coming our way and FIFA has kind of opened the ticketing for the FIFA World Cup. 1.8 million people applied for tickets for a final that only has 80,000 seats. So already that's a problem.
Yeah.
And then if you're a foreigner, you're not from Qatar, you know what you're going to pay, the cheapest ticket, the cheapest ticket for a foreigner coming to Qatar to watch the FIFA World Cup final, the final game.
Yeah.
Cheapest.
Yeah.
9,200 rand ticket one.
9,000.
Yeah.
And
one
then-
ticket.
For level game,
Yeah.
SABC.
But Wabudi, why are you going, Pega, you're wearing a nice suit. You're the kind of guy who's going to go to the World Cup at 9 grand and enjoy himself. Four or five of your friends, you know, just like, hey guys, let's go to Qatar. Yo. Ining.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
Kanjani. 9,000. A World Cup final, yeah, World Cup.
Okay, because it's final, yeah, then I can, I can go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Anyway, that's the cheapest one, Dota. Maungatholanga that one. Amanye ayaluma. All right, so we've worked it out. It's going to be expensive to go to the World Cup. Yeah, and that ticket's like 30% more than it was in Russia. Like it's increased. They're not even saying Spananga for COVID, so let's reduce. By increasing. I know. Moving on to cricket. And there's a Cricket World Cup coming up. I'm staying with cricket and stuff. So Cricket World Cup coming up. The Women's Cricket World Cup is in New Zealand. And our South African team are already there. They have to quarantine. You know that there's like New Zealand doesn't want anybody to come in unless you've quarantined for like 3 months and they've spray painted you with anti-COVID stuff and everything. Then you can come in. Anyway, the team is there. Sunay Lus will captain the team. The tournament starts on the 4th of March till the 3rd of April, and you play everybody in this tournament. This is a real World Cup because there's 8 nations there, and you play all your opponents.
Yes.
So group we start against Bangladesh, Pakistan, England, New Zealand, Australia, West Indies, and then India. And we're the second best cricket nation in the world when it comes to the women,
I
Champunaiza.
think you need to say it again. What are we?
Number 2.
In the world.
So minimum is silver medal. Yeah, I mean, must be number 2.
I know, we bring it home. We are doing well. Well, the ladies are please at home. Let's keep our focus on the ladies because they are doing amazing things. The games are more as interesting as men. So please focus, Bafetu, number 2 in the world.
And then there's this next story now. This one is going to be like, I'm sure you guys are going to say, obvious. But anyway, are you following? Given, are you following Winter Olympics?
Not really, but I see the news updates on social media and stuff.
Kala, you're fine at not really.
Okay. Oh, sir, I've seen like your pop-up updates on
Which
social
sports?
media. Which sport? You
Yeah.
said winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics, yeah. Which
Your baby's on the Hambangingugu, man.
skiing?
Skiing. Yeah, you're skiing. That's all. Okay.
I think it's a good let me come to Chops and Colin. Because I want Lamborghini, I want to be skiing. You say like I'm going to Switzerland for skiing. Chops, Winter Olympics is
Yeah, well, we don't follow them. We don't follow much sport because there's a lot that we sort of get involved with in terms of our racing careers, setups, and trying to prepare sometimes for other drives overseas. But I mean, it's quite clear, winter sport, what else can it be? I mean, you must be skiing, so on and
There's
so forth.
lots more than
Yeah.
that. There's also a million other sports, but in Yayazi skiing, at least he's skiing in land. So now, okay, so there's like a thing called the team figure skating. Now that took place on Monday. And the team from Russia wins, but Russia can't even compete as Russia. They have to compete as the Russian Olympic Committee because they lost a case where they said, no, you guys, you hide the drug scandals, you, even in the lab, you're doing funny things there. So Russia is not Russia, it's Russian Olympic Committee. The anthem doesn't play, but they won. They won this figure skating team thing. Sure. Then, Baba no Popi on Monday, but no Popi, sharp. But we'll give you the medals success. What really court case? Court case comes up, no. The others are saying, we think there's a Nkinga here. And the actual problem comes out today. Now, legal matters, IOC doesn't want to talk. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Here's her name. Her name is Kamila Valieva.
Yeah.
15-year-old in the Russian team.
Yeah.
But she took trimethazazazidine, some drug.
Ngwana 15
What 15?
Bana ba rata di.
In the team. Now, and I'm sure that you know, if there's one team that's going to be tested, it's the Russian
It's
team.
Russia because, you know, well, who has a reputation in Canada.
I know.
So one
and
over
now
15
the whole thing, legal things, no medals, no nothing. Now we're waiting to see who won the figure skating asaz.
What's the drug again?
Ish, come. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to get it right now. Trimethazidine. Trimethazidine. Yeah,
Zinedine
Dalo
Zidane.
Spanish. Sorry, give it. Sorry. Let's move on. Let me give it to you now. Here he is, the man who gives it to you with the uppercuts and the jabs when it comes to the jokes. He is the undisputed heavyweight of humor, the Shampoo-nizer. Shampoo-nino.
Yeah.
Oh, sharp.
We don't have much time.
Enough.
Yep. Give me a round of applause. I'm back from AFCON.
Okay.
No, hello. Yeah, jealous. I'm back. I was there. Yeah, nege kabile nomngebo. Pela Jerusalem da. Negile da just as the entourage. Alam bona nyana mol. Mpona nege aper bandane mo. Ki rile matlhonyana so ke aper di breli. Ba santumedisi. Master KG ntse re nane Thomas ke ritela. O ka re ke le China nyana. Ne they received me very well. Re ba mpa lina ku Cameroon. Ke ba mpisa Shampoo Baka. Ke re na le bo Abu Baka, bo Shampoo Baka. So re buile mfethu we are home. News flash. Victor Gomes has been at AFCON longer than Ghana.
Wow.
Let it sink in.
Wow.
Let it sink in, Ghana. Victor Gomes has been there longer than you. Victor Gomes is national treasure. You know you have made it if you are part of the slang. Because my baby. Please, I know I was wrong, but please don't Victor Gomes me. Victor Gomes me. One shining red card. Oh, he's now in the mix. Senegal, they've won, and it's a big party there. And you know when you have won the World Cup or the AFCON, even the conversation when they speak to players here, I get win, but Bali hyper up. You know, Sadio Mane, you are a star. You are the best. The AFCON, we saw that you are going to get it. You know, you are a star. And the good conversation that goes Senegal. Mohaimo. Now, since you encourage you have to lower the standards. Kune. Mfana ka batlo votela for Black Label Cup wena now we have to wait since ba massage ga di relative why is it relative ba tlile go no massage a fitla ba who dile man yeah ona le bokae kana 17 grade 5 yo wile yo since re go re massage ego I wanna say sharp talking now we are back home we're talking about money now right now Nedbank Cup, the grand total is 7 million rand. 7 million rand.
The prize money for the winner?
Yeah, 7 million rand.
Yeah.
Richards Bay, but we lega first round. You guys are not, you don't even respect the first 4 letters of your name. Let's move on. We're going to talk about other things. Let that far as we go. Yeah, they don't respect. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I saw something I've never seen in my life. This is the first time ever. There's a program called Player Transition Program, launched by the
PSL.
By the PSL. And then for the first time in my life, I saw footballers attending a class. In my life. Bale confused di ambanti so kri batho ba go sekolong bona di football ba go sekolong ke ba le confused ba kama bila te le mbimbi asa tlale a ke ro tsela a feleditse go sekolong sela sa sekolo ke a bitsa le lecturer mme o mongwe ratse mme o mongwe tsea mme o mongwe hema gore ke le dilo tse tsa sekolo bo cheese boy sela feletsa go thupa tsela hae ha bona lecturer ke ana ke assembly ke a bela mola ba bitsa libitso la ka ba mo khalemela cheese boy tloela nyana ata ka English somebody is calling my one day you're gonna they're gonna graduate and then Kamabila obviously is not from South Africa, so why is got graduation you need somebody to come in. And then Kama obviously, Bakasla demo to go Zimbabwe. He has to get someone who's not busy. And then good really babulanya. Because Tombo them go Black Sabbath and go Gasigo. Ah busy. I receive over Shapa gari ball. So Kama biza Tompor atoba pressing. Or is it mebale hotel? What level Tompo and Kamata and my quella fella. Mfanaruna wa genius size 11 to 12 years. Kama waruna hapetan sekatara neria.
He's come back on form as the Shampunizer. We're back throughout the show. We're going to a quick break. After the break, we talk about endurance racing. We talk about driving a Lamborghini at high speed at Kyalami and competing against the best in the world, and not just competing, but showing them that right here in South Africa, we can do it and we will beat you. Stay with us.
They were the rule breakers, the troublemakers, the game changers.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
In a time of unprecedented change, they pushed the boundaries and took us forward.
This is one of the greatest achievements in the history of mankind.
But which of these 20th century icons was the greatest of them all? You decide. Icons, Wednesday at 10, SABC2.
Risk everything, fear nothing, no regrets. Play hard or don't play at all, and rise to the top. Catch the finest of local talent in the Heritage Rugby, Saturdays at 3 p.m. Live on SABC Sport on DTT Channel 4, OpenView 124, and also available on Telkom 1.
You had me at hello. It's the touch. The kisses, spinning around uncontrollably.
Wow.
Promises, the laughs.
Hey, this is not a joke.
Comfort.
Maybe it's okay, we'll fix this.
Reassurance.
Wow. Happy Valentine's Day.
Celebrate the month of love on Giyani Mobango and Seven Delan on 2.
South Africa.
Dit was dan ons geluk geweest die Saterdagoggend dat die rooftog ingekom het.
Grand theft.
Die geld is gevat. Dit was 'n groot klomp geld geweest wat geroof was. Niemand is beseer nie en daar was nie enkele skoot gevier geweest op daardie stadium nie.
A rare glimpse into some of the country's biggest heists.
They don't spend 5 minutes planning these things. They've got all the time in the world.
These three ringleaders, without them there will be no ATM.
Kyk, vertel 'n bietjie vir my, is daar enige swak plekke in die lughawe se sekuriteit? En as jy nou 'n roof moes trek, hoe sou jy dit nou gedoen?
From planning to execution.
Without those there will be no ATM because the other group they didn't know about the explosive.
Crime never pays.
Baie van die mense wat op die myn werk wat dan op 'n illegal way kry hulle die plofstof in die hande.
Die Roof to Sira, Friday at 7, SABC2. Saturday on 2.
You and Michael, trapped, together, for eternity.
Yeah.
But there has to be another way. There's not, okay? We don't know that.
Yeah, we do. And this is it. This box.
Brothers
We're the guys who saved the world. We don't just check out of it.
in arms.
I got one card left to play,
Prepare
and I have to play.
to fight
I believe in us. Hey, hey, hey!
the war
Why don't you believe in us too?
that is to come. Supernatural, Saturday at 9 on 2.
Applause all round. Great, you know, it's great to see that so many of the drivers here get a chance to go on the podium. But,
This is the trophy presentation. These are our men from South Africa and the team Stradale racing into Africa. Look at them. Lewis Hamilton there too, waving to the crowd there. This was at Kyalami. Chops, what are you guys getting a presentation here for? What did you do?
Well, we did well considering where we come from. We were second in South Africa, 9th in the world.
Hey!
So it was quite a remarkable achievement.
Kolile, you guys are even, I could see some sweat under the caps there. How long are you behind the wheel? How long is this race? Because it's endurance racing. It's not what we see, like maybe people watch Formula One. It's a different form of racing.
Yep, it's a 9-hour format.
9 hours?
9 hours.
And what doing?
Well, there's 3 drivers, the 3 of us there.
Yeah.
So it's split as 3 hours each driver. And then we'll have to plan our strategy accordingly during that 9 hours to keep up with it. Yeah.
How long do you stay in the car before you swap, before you swap?
It's a 1-hour stint, but you can stagger your stints. You can do 2-hour stints, but preferably on the strategy that we opted was to try and do a 1-hour stint, 1-hour stint.
You wanted to ask?
Like up in 9 hours, basically it's one low rank venture. Like from morning until you chase.
You know, guys, the one thing I know about you and the Stradale Racing into Africa team and both of you and your racing experience is that you guys are pioneers. You're like amongst the first black, or if you want to call it South Africans of color, to compete in this thing and to represent our country. And you're an inspiration, and it's important to you as well, Kolile. I know I've spoken to you on this. It's important to you to inspire.
Yeah. Well, we put up this team for a reason. Chops and Philip are our heroes. They raced during an era where opportunities were few. And when I came up with this concept of honoring our own, I've been racing with Chops the whole of last season. And we won a couple of South African endurance races, which are 4-hour races. So not 1, but 2. So we then decided with Chops that we need to bring someone that did very well with Philip from Soweto, because the whole thing was about honoring our own and promoting this glorious sport within people of color.
And you know what the thing is, guys? And this is somewhere where I think that we have to applaud, because Lewis Hamilton doesn't own the Mercedes-Benz team. Yeah? He just drives for it. Yeah. These two men own the team, right? This is your team. You guys have brought a team from South Africa, a black-owned team, into the sport that is traditionally Europeans. They dominate endurance racing. They come all over the world. They show off. But you guys have started this team and are just pioneering, Chops. It's inspirational.
Well, look, the whole idea of it is to say, you know, the African child can do it and can be amongst the best in the world. And what we've done here, it's actually still simmering on what we've done. We don't understand the sheer scale and magnitude of what we've done, and we're still seeing it coming through, the highlights of what we've done and the reception that we're receiving out there.
So I know we got some shots of the cars, the racing, give a sense of what it looks like at Kyalami when you guys are racing for 9 hours. And what is this? What am I looking at here?
You're looking at a steering wheel there where everything is operated.
That's like similar to the one you have.
100%. That's it. So you can set your traction control, you can set your ABS, the sensitivity. You can call the team on the radio. That's where you use the start button. pit limiter. You can also use it for drinking as well.
Drink. I see you
Yeah.
studying real estate. Drink. You order, and then the waiter comes out. What happens there?
Well, you know, the car, internally in the car, as you drive, it can heat up to 55 degrees inside the car. So you lose a lot of, you sweat quite a lot, and you've got to be hydrating yourself in the process as well. And then you also got a flash button. If they keep on slowing down, you can flash them that you want to pass. It's got a clutch pedal as well, which you use to just put the gear on and select the alarm button, which you can see then flash to pull off, not the clutch. You select the two buttons, alarm and flash, and then it pulls off.
So this is what it looks like when they're at Kyalami. These are the cars. There's Lambos, there's Ferraris, there's... Hey, guys. Hi, no. Wabudi, you're even leaning forward now.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Yeah? You're interested now? You want to be a racer?
No, but I'm just enjoying seeing those cars.
How fast? Everyone wants to know. How fast does the Stradale Racing into Africa team Lamborghini Huracan GT3 Evo? That's the whole car's name. How fast does it go?
Well, on the speed trap in the morning, because it differs between conditions of the day. But our best time, Chops was in the car. I wasn't in the. I didn't place that time. Our best time was 234.9 kilometers. You must understand this. The speed is achieved right down this main straight, which is possibly from one corner to the other.
Already in that space, 230 k's an hour.
In about 900 to about a kilometer.
You guys are driving like footballers, man.
Yeah.
I need to give it. I'm not spending my papers. So I would be lama pale. Hey, no, but this is the place to do it, gentlemen. I just want to say congratulations and thank you, for flying the South African flag. We welcome the world to Kyalami for the 9-hour endurance GT challenge. Our team not only just was Hashem, but you guys were there on the podium and defeating them and showing them that we can do it with a black-owned team. And we just have to applaud you. That is amazing. Because let's put
Question?
Gentlemen, thank you.
How do I join? How do we join? How do we get into this?
You guys need someone to wipe the windscreen?
Anything.
I've got a guy for the windscreen right here.
But you start somewhere.
We're going to a break. We're coming back after the break. We're going to be focusing in on the Nedbank Cup. And he has won it. Given is trying to win it with TS Galaxy. There's games coming up, games that have happened. We'll show you the goals from the match that took place earlier on today. Then we'll talk about Mubango. And it is still going to be jam-packed on the show. So don't move.
The fourth season of the hilarious One Day at a Time is fully loaded with lots of surprise.
Welcome home!
I asked Avery to move in with me and she said yes!
Really? Yeah! That's huge!
I know!
Oh, I waited so long to do this.
Oh, I'm just glad we're finally going to do it. Are you sure you're ready?
I am ready. Ashley, let me take this top off.
It's really snug.
No, give me top off!
Mom, today made me appreciate how hard relationships can be. More importantly, how annoying. But don't worry. Nora and I are not going to be like that.
Who's Nora?
Oh, I have a girlfriend.
What?
One Day at a Time, Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. on S3.
It's not every day a patient from one week becomes a doctor the next.
Come on, are you sure hiring this guy was the right move, Jed?
Welcome to the team.
What about questionable decision-making?
You just did whatever you wanted, and those decisions have consequences. If you want me to trust you, I need to know who you are first.
Are you talking about the test I ordered for Jasmine?
I'm talking about you being honest with me.
I'm still waiting for your transcripts.
Excuse me?
Your medical school transcripts?
Even for me, it's going to be difficult getting them the papers they asked for.
Leaving a paper trail that proves he is who he says he is. And without those, the hospital assumes a serious risk
one we can't afford.
I have copies, they need originals.
No man makes documents.
Yeah, you mean forgeries.
You said the word, I will ask you.
There must be another way.
You sure you're truly qualified? What you're saying is that you can't get your transcripts because you're an enemy of the state in Syria.
It's the truth.
Some truths are better left unsaid.
What was that? Was it an explosion?
Transplant, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. on S3.
They were the rule breakers, the troublemakers, the game changers.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
In a time of unprecedented change, they pushed the boundaries and took us forward.
This is one of the greatest achievements in the history of mankind.
But which of these 20th century icons was the greatest of them all? You decide. Icons, Wednesday at 10, SABC2.
Nedbank Cup is upon us. We've already had a couple of games taking place, and there's a huge one coming up over the weekend. SABC Sport has got games for you, and one of the big games that we thought we should focus in on is the one that sees Kaizer Chiefs up against TS Galaxy. We have the captain of TS Galaxy, Given Msimango, right here, and then we've got a man who's played in the Nedbank Cup, and he's played for various teams in that Nedbank Cup in Renelwe Letsolonyane, a former winner. So let me start out with the former winner, Renelwe.
Sure.
You won it, ne? SuperSport United.
And Kaizer Chiefs.
And Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
Twice?
Yeah.
Why? Really?
Yes, sir.
Sure. I know, maning la mameda. So when you're looking at what makes the Nedbank Cup a special event, what is that? What is it that captures South Africans every single year that we fall in love with the tournament again?
I think this tournament is one of the best, right, in the country because it gives an opportunity to the unknown. Remember the past few years, Chiefs Tuks, now Andile Jali is one of the household names in the country, and he started there. Remember Baroka Chiefs, same thing, and Pirates, that other college somewhere. So
Maluti
FET.
Yeah.
So teams that are not known in the country, teams that are playing in the lower divisions, they get exposed in the eyes of obviously the South Africans.
Ufevan Wabudi.
Cheers.
Sundowns.
Serious?
Yeah.
Maruzalele Toyando Ndoda.
Chakuma.
It's a Madibandil.
No.
Black Leopards.
Oscarida, they're the champions.
Back in the days, yeah. Black Leopards, yeah.
TTM won the Nedbank Cup last year.
No, but Sundowns.
Okay, I'll change. Last thing, and then I'm coming to you, Given, is that maybe you can give advice, right? Because when you won it the first time with SuperSport United, Stuart Baxter was your coach.
I won it first time with Stuart Coach Chiefs, and then the second time Stuart SuperSport.
Okay. This way. I got it backwards.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Stuart has been your coach both times. They're facing Stuart. What's the secret? Tipinyana against a Stuart Baxter coach team.
My best advice I would give to them is to focus on the league because they are down there, right? Anyway.
Given. Yayizwi advice.
Bengumlaleli eza kahle.
And then we are mosha. Like a boxing. We over the bar.
And akufani nayo ukumosha. Uhlezi ayiceda nge-champagne pass namhlanje.
Because at Galaxy, you are not feeling like the Nedbank Cup is something just to honor the fixture and pume neo focus league.
Not at all. Hey, it's just a competition that we want to give our all to. Irregardless of where we are in the league, we treat every game the same. You know, want to win every game. And yeah, I know, as Ye has said,
this season has not been kind to us. But yeah, we keep fighting and we look forward to the next game.
Yeah, right now, Galaxy are bottom of the Premiership. That's why he is saying, Mara, a good cup run given. You do well in the cup, that can help.
Yes, it boosts morale, you know. Mama Cheetah, they are motivated. Majority of us have not won any silverware in our careers. We have a young squad there, so yeah, it's motivation to do well in the cup, you know, and still fight in the league to maintain the status as a team. So.
And then the guys were there when you won the Nedbank Cup. What are they saying in the change room? What are they saying to the youngsters?
Of course, they emphasize on the fact that that cup or that victory against Chiefs 2 years back changed their lives. You know, it put them on a different level on their career. So, you know, when they have that experience and they tell us about their journey, because at the time they were still playing in the NFD and having won that cup, they even went to CAF, you know, all those things that they tell us about. It's motivating, you know, and as a South African, you want to see yourself playing in such competitions, you know, a CAF. And yeah, hopefully that could be a stepping stone to the national team as well.
Championese?
Yes.
Yeya's advice, ne?
Yeah.
Which team did he used to play for again?
TS.
But then the TS Galaxy Chiefs,
Chiefs.
So the advice
it's from the depth. It's a very key Chiefs. It's a Chiefs like, you know, and an 11 piece. My advice in fact, leba trape ne. Ba kono focus am league le bona.
Get out of there. We're going to a break. We're going to keep talking on the Nedbank Cup. Wabudi is going to be talking about his role as a Ben 10. I don't even know what that means because jersey number 10 I know.
Yeah.
Ben 10 manje because the Apollo says jersey number 10.
Oh, Ben 10 is somebody who's young and dating older person. Yeah, that's a Ben 10. Okay. I'm sure it's just a name that was just given.
But that's what you are when?
In the story.
Okay. We're coming back after the break.
A remarkable 6-part documentary series on SABC2.
To be an Alexandrian is to be a queen of South Africa and of Africa.
We believed that Alexandria was very, very special. We believed that it was the only place in the whole world which could survive anything.
Almost everybody came to Alex. I mean, Alexandria has got the oldest residence. It has given birth to Soweto, Tembisa, Mabopane, and all these other townships.
And here you have, in the heart of this sort of expanding suburban world, white suburban world, you have this black spot. It's not a slum. It's a place where African people own property.
It's a very spiritual place for me. It's even right now, that's where my father is buried. That's where my grandfather is buried. You know, that's where a lot of my brothers are buried. So Alex, you know, has a great meaning to me. It's not just another place.
Sunday evening at 9, SABC2.
Sunday on 2.
Take a peek around. The trees, the nature, this is like our vibe. It's fun, it's games, it's friends and family. This is our dream.
Even after 12 years, he still makes me laugh all day. I don't know where I'd be without him, you know?
And Alex told me that she was the one and he was going to marry her. I've never seen someone jump so quickly to put a plan in action. And 12 short years later, here we are!
Our wedding story.
I promise to care for you.
Sunday, 7:30.
High school sweethearts with everything going for them. Both of them were very attractive, very well liked. A loving couple enjoying their golden years.
They had been married for decades.
But somewhere down the line, people snap. The unthinkable happens.
He was shot in the head, but was clinging to life.
Somebody shot my husband!
Investigations are conducted, and the shocking truth will tear loving families apart at the seam.
I can't imagine a more horrific act of betrayal.
What is it that pushes loved ones to kill? Find out in Fatal Attraction every Thursday at 10 p.m. only on SABC2.
Let's get you to some highlights. I did promise you earlier on. Nedbank Cup took place today. There was a match. Supersport United away from home against Maritzburg United at the Harry Gwala Stadium. And two men who can give you their opinion on what they think are right here with Yeye as well as Given. Here it is. Look at the time on the clock here, Yeye. This is the most painful way to go out of a cup game. So many extra time. 89th minute ka. Maritzburg out, Tsatsansa through Rainers.
The game of football, right? You need to concentrate the entire game. It is not finished up until the last whistle. So just a lack of concentration for like 2 minutes or few seconds, Nyana, it's a goal. But for me, this game, I was watching it. Supersport had a better chance of winning it.
Do you have a, if we look at the fixtures and we know the game's coming up, do you have a favorites for the final? Who would you predict?
Sure. It is a bit tricky.
Former champion. Okay.
It is tricky, right? But for the sake of our sponsors, I would want to see Sundowns and Chiefs the final.
Hey, given a layer yakho lena defender ndoda udlala emuva yabona manje.
No, Champonize has spoken yabo iphuma yabo.
Mara, I said for the sake of the people that I'm here for.
For the sake.
Aye.
Number 10.
I'm a
Nedbank ambassador, right? So for the sake of a good tournament, a good cup final, a good viewership, a good stadium attendance.
Numbers. Asina fans, asina nix
and the tournament Nedbank Cup is specifically
and you just contradict it's for the unknown.
Yes.
No. Yeah. This thing it is for now 32 16 years. But unfortunately Richards Bay, unfortunately, they couldn't go there because of...
No. Like today, Wabudi, today, Venda Football Academy, you're from Venda?
Yeah.
Iwinile. And now he has Leo team, angit.
Yeah, I don't know it.
I knew you wouldn't know it.
No, this is not about
Mariwinile. You must know this name. Venda Football Academy won today. They beat African All-Stars 3-1. So they are through to the next round. That's a team from your part of the world.
Yeah.
Venda.
Part of the world?
Venda. Okay. From your part of the world is there. Venda. So it's a corner.
Okay.
Because you said TTM, no, I'm giving you another team now. Yeah. Venda Football Academy. We support.
Alone.
What can we expect? TS Galaxy, Kaizer Chiefs, what can we expect? You're away from home in that game. We're hearing rumors, Ham as well, that, someone like Nurkovic will be back. You're going to be busy if he is.
It would be good to see him back, man. It's nice for me personally to play up against like the best players in the league, to gauge myself. But in terms of the game, it's I can promise you an entertaining game. We prepared well for the game as a team. So, like I said earlier, we're excited. It's a cup game, playing Chiefs. So yeah, I was just going there to give our best.
I just need to get Champonizer here in very quickly because but let's just. So Yeye said for the supporters and what. The crowd young in the stadium, man. Or are we still in COVID? Maybe.
Like he said, he's still thinking about his times. So he's talking in community of property.
Oh, when it was.
And then now we can hear your heartbeat.
Okay, guys. So, given you feeling confident, TS Galaxy feeling confident in that game?
Yes, feeling very confident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's good to have you here. We're loving your predictions, and if it's true, we'll bring you back and bell of truth and apologize for all the comments that we made for you. Ne? If you get that right, I need to predict it.
If ne?
Yeah, if.
Okay.
Or sizane camera kwakho.
You are.
Just to celebrate.
Even better.
That's it, yeah. We don't want to take you out of your house. That one we come to you. Let's go to a break. After the break, Muvhango's man. Yeah, the character, Bushilo. Bushilo makes the show lit. The man who does that character is right here in studio. We'll talk to him now.
Doesn't matter how far the beautiful game is played, SABC Sport will bring it to your screen with options galore. The highest division of the English Football League and second highest overall in the English Football League system. That is the English Football League Championship, EFL, on Saturdays at 13:30. Football entertainment continues with the highest level of professional football in the Netherlands, Eredivisie, on Sundays at 12:15. Catch the glittering action of EFL and Eredivisie live on the SABC Sport channel on OpenView 124, SABC DTT and Telkom 1. Hashtag we love it here. Brought to you by SABC Sport.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. Minions are sweet. And they're yellow too.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Animate your love this Valentine's month with Stuart, Gru, and of course, the Minions.
You're looking especially beautiful today.
Whoa, hey.
Relax with your family.
I made it for you.
Reconnect with your friends. Saturdays at 4, this month on 2.
A remarkable 6-part documentary series on SABC2.
To be an Alexandrian is to be a queen of South Africa and of Africa.
We believed that Alexandra was very, very special. We believed that it was the only place in the whole world which could survive anything.
Almost everybody came to Alex. I mean, Alexandra has got the oldest residence. It has given birth to Soweto, Tembisa, Mabopane, and all these other townships.
And here you have, in the heart of this sort of expanding suburban world, white suburban world, you have this black spot. It's not a slum. It's a place where African people own property.
It's a very spiritual place for me. It's even right now, that's where my father is buried. That's where my grandfather is buried. That's where a lot of my brothers are buried. So Alex, has a great meaning to me. It's not just another place.
Sunday evening at 9, SABC2.
Hey, Goog.
Hey!
Sanbanan.
I might as well get this one right there.
Yeah, come on with them.
Ngixolisa ukuthi ngilate, ngiyaxolisa kakhulu. I know it might be weird for some of you, kodwa ngihamba nokuthi mina naye siyathandana. Well, bengibona ukuthi asiqale kulokho khona before sikwazi ukuqhubeka nosuku.
Wabudi Lijego is the man in studio here. He plays Bushilo there. That was an awkward scene in the show. Why is everyone so awkward when you walk in with a beautiful woman like that?
Because they didn't know. It was so unusual for a young person dating somebody who's older.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know about it. So they didn't know about the affair. So it was the first time for them to see that affair. So they were shocked.
Wabudi, you've been on Muvhango for a while, right?
Yeah.
You started age 16?
Yeah, I was 16.
Now, how old now?
Now I'm turning 23 this year.
We senior veteran show. Hey? You've been there a long time. How did this start for you? How did you become involved in the show?
With me, firstly, I would say I'll introduce where I'm from. I'm from Moredane, Toando, raised by my parents, by Muboni Lijego Edward, and my mother, Rosane Mkumeleni. And Then I started primary at Mvudi Primary School, went through to Technical High School, Toronto Technical High School. From there, that's when I started in 2016. That's when I went for audition. I was in grade 12 by then. And I went for audition, I think it was August by then. And I auditioned. They called me. When they called me, I went and wrote my matric thing, and I didn't tell anybody about I got the job and the call that they called me that I'm going to be shooting for Mubango. I kept it a secret until I came here and shot. And it was, it was my first time exploring this world of acting.
And your role, right? Your character.
Yeah.
He is just the most. I mean, so much is happening then. Because Netime Manje, your girlfriend, the storyline is just amazing, you know. Azwindini is now dating your ex.
Yeah.
Bushilo, not yours, sorry, Bushilo's ex. Sorry, Bushilo's ex. I mean, I'm loving that storyline. I'm like, Manje Blana Gwenza, you. How's it going to end? Because it looks like it's going to end in tears. Can you even tell us?
Yeah, no. I'm not sure. We just have to
keep it secret, no?
Yeah.
I had to keep watching. But it's going to be...
Yeah, stay glued then.
Like, Guzoba lit?
Very lit. There's a lot.
Hey?
There's a lot that is coming.
Ubishilo's got more?
More.
Is he anything like you? I mean, you know, he's been described as a spoiled young man with no morals, no respect, no boundaries. Is he anything like you as a human being?
No, totally different. We are very totally different because with me, I'm humble and I'm humble.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
Yes,
and with him, is a spoiled bred. So I was not raised as being a spoiled bred. My parents were very, very strict to me. Very, very, very strict. So for him, for Wichiro, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's maybe because he spent so much time away from his parents because he just came back after 17 years. So he was not raised by his parents, you know. So he was raised by the other family and he came back to his family to be...
stress.
Exactly, like that ego that like my parents were not there for me. Yeah.
The guys on the chair there, the bench, the footballers. You know what? Pegama Sopi, go SABC.
No.
Please.
Yeah?
Yeah? You go to hotel and Melama came, you're there.
Hotel I na SABC.
Yeah?
Hotel I na SABC too.
Kopi.
I'm out.
Akazi utibentala kufika. Akazi utibentala kumape uma hotel. Are you a fan of any of the soapies given?
No.
Now I'll call my soapy. Kanjani ndoda?
Ngithanda lama series mina. So abumvango like
And a few years back when I watched Muvango, I'm a bit because I couldn't hear it. So I'm reading my subtitles. So
Marageti bayezele logo.
Yo,
my story is nani?
Angisabheki makabambe something.
Nama ngizwa yonke into. Ayizwa yonke into abayikhuluma. Maris stories is so hot so.
Sengifunda la, angiboni ukuthi kwenzakala.
Asingiyeke kancane. Because we love it like that.
Over the years, I've learned like a few words. You can only sentence, man. Like umuntu washanduka. The person can change. Wow, what do you mean? Yeah, I started emvango. Abolela mola, bomushasha mola, the broken English mola. You know, mixed vendor in English. Enda, man. You know, you add.
So when do we need to tune in? Give the viewers who are maybe not watching Yabana Jenga Labalana, they're not there yet, but they want to watch Muvango. When do they need to tune in? When are you on? When is this amazing storyline continuing?
Every day. Every day I'm there. SABC2. Yeah. Obviously at 9 p.m. Weekdays, Monday to Friday. Yeah. Every day I'm there, and the story is late.
You know when you're on TV every day.
Yeah.
No, then you are.
Weekdays.
You're popular, man.
Monday to Friday.
Every day.
Yeah. No. But we still go to funeral.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. Yeah. We appreciate that you came through today. Looking forward to the Nedbank Cup. Can't wait to see what happens in the remaining games. Given all the best. Big work for you as the captain of TS Galaxy right now. Lots still to do.
Yeah, a lot of work to do. But like I said, looking forward to it. We're up for the challenge as well. So yeah.
And then, Wabudi, all the best, man. Keep that character. Like, I just don't want anyone to die, man. No, I don't want anyone to die. Azwandini and you, I don't want anyone to die. Just Ibem Nandi, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Spice things up, eh?
Yeah, but not death. So, hey, because they say so good, lit. That's it. We're going to leave you with the words that we leave you with every single week. If you're not watching Sport at 10, what are you doing?
Muna, kya vendor this weekend? Yeah.